Sivaya Nama Tiruchitrambalam. Welcome back to our discussion on 9th Tirumurai, 8th Tirupadigam and the 3rd verse. The verse goes this way, Tiruchitrambalam. thaayiner irangkum தலைவவோ என்றும் தமியனின் துணைவவோ என்றும் நாயினின் இருந்து புலம்பினால் இறங்கி நலம்புரி பரமர்தம் கோயில் வாயினேர் அரும்பும் மணிமுறு கலர வளரிளம் சோலைமா தளிர் சென் தீயினேர் அரும்பும் பெரும் பற்ற போலியோர் திருவளர் திருச்சிற்றம்பலமே. Tiruchitrambalam. It's today's verse is actually a very lovely verse because it talks about a good comparison between what we are able to see in this world and compares it with the Almighty. We all know the mom's love. If we can imagine, it is beyond any boundary. That's what they call it as a mother instinct. Mother can take or she can go to any extent to protect the kid. Even if it is going to risking her own life, she would still be able to do it because that is what a mom's love is all about. Now, how about Lord Shiva? He is indeed more superior than a mom's love because a mom can also be expecting certain things at some point in time, but Lord Shiva doesn't expect anything from us. He is only a giver, he is not a taker. So if we look at it, he is more superior and beyond any kind of a boundary that we can draw. So Lord Shiva is more loving and grace, filled with grace compared to a mother. Not only that, he is the sole savior for us as well. But what are we doing? We are similar to a dog. Dog is not represented as a bad animal or an inferior animal here because we all know loyalty of a dog is at a different level. But there is one characteristic of dog that is usually compared in all our Tirumurai. When you look at a dog, even after it vomits or something, it will start eating its own waste. So similar to what we are doing as of now. We all know Anavam, Kanmam and Maya are something that is like a vomit or like a shit. But are we going away from it? No, we are trying to eat it again and again and again, and because of that we are getting into this vicious cycle of birth and death. But even though we are like a dog with that particular quality dog, even then when we start crying to Lord Shiva, begging to Lord Shiva, asking for his grace is always bestowed on us. So these are the two lines. The first two lines in this verse talks about Lord Shiva's grace, and the second two lines talks about the natural beauty of this particular place. He says there's a lot of trees and plants and vegetation in this particular place. There is also mango trees. The mango trees are it's as if it's bearing fire on its head, which means all the leaves, if you look at the tender leaves, it is always red in color, which is represented as fire. So all the mango trees are so bushy, and at the same time it is so young and vibrant that it looks as if fire is coming out of that particular tree. And these kind of, the entire place is filled with mango orchards, and this place is called as Tiruchitrambalam, and that is the only place for the souls to reside in, or a savior for us. That is what verse number 3 is all about. I'll come back again with the next verse very soon. Until then, Sivaya Nama Tiruchitrambalam.